All these idiots. Good day, everybody, welcome to today's video. This is Jerry from BackCountry Wrenching. In today's video, I take my Jeep TJ and my little overland trailer deep into the Ghost Valley in search of adventure and a place to camp. Camped here a few times, but just trashed now. Look at all these idiots leaving all their shells. Too lazy to pick it up, leave all their shooting garbage. This used to be a nice area to camp. Now it's just trashed. It's like a million fire pits that don't need to be there. This is the spot where I usually camp. Oh, this spot not that far away is definitely cleaner. There's a sign over here. And it's true, please don't cut me down. Some wood here. I think I might just air down and head into the Ghost Valley. It'll probably be a little bit cleaner there. When I spin around, I'll take all that wood with me. Very disheartening, I tell you. Been out to these places for years, and you come out, and every year it seems like they keep getting worse and worse. Just trashed. Gonna air down to like 22 psi. Gonna grab all this. People are savage. No respect. So I'm gonna load up, take it with me. I brought my chainsaw, but also got a bunch of wood too. Got the wood. Let's roll out. Yeah, just kind of driving, scouting around. See if there's anything cool offshoots. Go do some camping. Looks like there's a campsite down in there. We're gonna go down. Nothing spectacular out here as far as camping goes, so I'm going to keep on trekking back to where I first came in. Using a drone is a great way to scout out the area to look for potential campsites without spending a lot of time driving around. The Ghost Valley got its name from a stony legend talking about the spirits hunting their riverbanks for skulls of defeated warriors after a great battle with the Cree. These spirits would then take the skulls high up into the steep walls of Devil's Mountain to appease its spirit. So if you ever find yourself camping in the Ghost River Valley and you feel a little uneasy, like something's watching you or something isn't quite right, it could be because this valley is apparently haunted. Maybe some nights you might be able to catch the spirits wandering the riverbanks looking for skulls of the defeated warriors. There's been a few times myself that I swear something was out there. I was never able to be sure. Alright, we'll continue on our way. Had to bring the drone down because it started to get super windy. There's these spots in here. It's a very popular place to be. Probably the best option if I want to have some trees and shelter. Right over there looks like an alright spot. Probably fairly dry. I just got turned around only because I want everything to be facing the fire pit. Just makes it more convenient. I guess I'll try out my fancy shovel that I picked up from Princess Auto. This is my summertime shovel. All the driving I did, 126 kilometers from my house to the spot. That trailer's bouncing around pretty good. I wonder what kind of mess it's like inside. Things are bounced around. It's not horrible though. This back piece might be a different story. Ooh, dusty. It's not too bad either. Yeah, I thought maybe these batteries were toast because over winter, even though disconnects were off, it took like 6 hours to charge them up. Got my fire pit ready for tonight. It's usually windy here, so dug the pit down a little bit. Keep the fire small. So start getting set up. One thing I always do as soon as I get to a camp spot, I satellite location where I am. So if I go missing, this will be a good starting point. Yeah, so this spot is no secret. So if you want to come here, obviously, if you've been in this area, drove past this a million times when you come down the big hill into the Ghost Valley. It's right off to your left. This one's no secret. As you can tell, fire pits. Probably been burning wood for the past 30 years. Nonetheless, it's clean. This campsite is clean. People take respect farther out you go, it seems like. Closest you are to the main road, I guess more savage people are. This is like hitting the jackpot right here. Yeah, that's quite a bit of wood right there, burn. These are these bad boys from Princess Auto, Forest King 22-inch log lifting pick. I don't need it for this, but I just want to play. Yeah, perfect. For lazy people like me who don't want to bend over, pick something up. Might not need to burn any of the wood I brought, I think. That might be suffice. Even though I do got lots. It's kind of calm out right now. Maybe I'll get my big drone out. I fixed it, and I crashed it, and then I flew it again, and it seemed to work. Now we'll try it again. Yeah, this is the first generation Mavic. Works really well, except I find that the video quality is not as good as like the Mavic Mini 3. The crazy thing is, I've never camped at the spot. Been past it like 50, 60 times. And I thought it was just like one little small campground, but I was actually pretty amazed that the trail system goes back quite far in this little edge. Like about half a kilometer, and there is tons more camping back further, which I didn't realize before. I've always wondered how the Ghost Valley looked before the Great Flood. Even more than a decade later, you can just see how much damage was actually done. How many campsites were lost, how much trees and everything were swept downriver. How beautiful it was before the storm came and the mountains came crashing down and everything just got swept away. Even some of the most beautiful areas around Calgary and Bragg Creek, the evidence of the Great Flood is still there, as you can clearly see here. Just the devastation from the power of nature. I really liked would have seen it beforehand, how it would have looked, but the time has passed, and today's the present, and it's nice to get out, and I'm the only person down in the valley besides that one other vehicle, so I'm hoping that tonight is going to be a good night. I must say, that was a very successful flight. All that bouncing around caused some diesel to spill, but I'll burn some up tonight. And if you're out camping and you're bringing food, and I mentioned this before, so I learned the hard way. Don't put them in bags, leave them in the back. Got this ammo crate I got from Princess Auto, and I store everything like this in an ammo crate now because little critters like to get in there if you have a bag and chew holes, and last year lost a bunch of food because of it. And then everything else, since I downsized, really what I need to take out camping is that this plano case that I picked up from Cabela's. It was on a clearance. It was a good deal, real good deal. They're blowing them out like super cheap, and it's being super stubborn. And I put all my other goods in here. I got my stainless fire maple, gas canisters, all my cookware. Got my shitter set up. I also brought my Cabela's heated chair out. I'm not gonna need it, but oh my God, it's the most comfortable chair ever. Most chairs you sink in. The Cabela's chair, you don't sink in, and I like that. I hate that feeling of you're sunk into a chair. What do I want to grab? Southern Aspect India Pale Ale. And I pack my cigars right down here. Smoke one of these small ones. Get a podcast going. Oh, this is the life. Gorgeous view. And since it's Wednesday, at the end of April, you're not going to get a lot of people out here. If this was summertime, this would be packed. But there's a cool place down there I want to take you guys to this year. Can't bring the trailer, but nonetheless, it's still cool. Cannot ask for a more beautiful day than today in the woods. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm glad I came down here instead of camping on top of Fecal Matter Hill with all the garbage. This was worth the drive to come down. Just gonna start to get all my wood processed, but there's my tools of the trade right there that I'm gonna use. But I want to show you is right in here. There's a couple bullets in there, one right there, one right there. That stuff you kind of have to watch when you're using a chainsaw in these parts, so I'm gonna use those burnt pieces, start making my kindling. Let's get our fire going. Not for a few hours yet, but fire pit's all set up for tonight. Like I said, I shouldn't have to burn any other wood. Well, it's about that time. I should start looking at making something to eat. Except, I don't know what I feel like. I think I feel like being gross tonight. Make something totally disgusting. And by totally disgusting, I think maybe I'll have some Spam steaks tonight. Oh yeah. Man. Shit's nasty. 30% trans fat, 21% fat, 24% sodium. Yeah, this shit's gonna kill you. Oh yeah, Spam. Got the fire maple stove out. And I got some takeout cap chips to eat with it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Spam steaks. That's all you can afford when you live in Justin Trudeau's Canada. How do you know when your Spam steaks are medium rare? That's the $1 million question tonight. Because we love Spam in Justin Trudeau's Canada. Heinz ketchup for our Spam. Shut her down. Let's have some good old Spam. Alright, Spam. Definitely feels like I'm eating Carmen's food. Oh. Like I said, when society collapses, that'll be a delicacy. Don't worry, I got some chicken Caesar salad to choke the Spam down with. Before I get a fire going, always mark my new location wherever I camp. And marked. I get my fire going. If you guys haven't seen these little wicks before, they actually work really good for starting a fire. You gotta make sure the end's all frayed up like that. Use your ferro rod to get her going, get your fire started. There we go. There we go. Tower lit. Just putting on all the old wood first, the charcoal wood. Oh yeah, scar time. All right, motherfucking beer time from the bottom of the Ghost Valley. I just hope this weather system passes because might getting up that big hill tomorrow pretty ugly. Like I said with the trailer, take the stress off the transmission. I'm going to put it in 4x4 low to get up. The gear reduction will make a big difference. Fire's just burning down. Not really feeling a fire, but look at this. So you got one fire pit there where I got one here, one there, one over there, one there, one here, one past this one. Looks like another one would have been there. And another one's right there. A lot of those come from winter camping. I mean, it's understandable because you got so much snow on the ground that you just throw fire wherever. But once you've been backcountry camping for so long, you kind of use some critical thinking and some logic. And you think, okay, someone's camped here before. Where's the most logical place you're going to have a fire pit? You usually have a pretty good chance of finding it. I'm just going to walk back out to where the flood zone is because it's looking amazing. Got the evening setting in. We got some wind that's starting to channel through the valley. That wind is cold. So I want to go back inside the trailer. Finish watching my shows. Another couple weeks. All the snow will be gone. Just gonna get some things packed up for the night. One thing you want to do is you don't want to attract any critters. So obviously all the food's been kept in the cooler. Even my garbage is being put in this garbage bag and I put it in the cooler inside the vehicle. And all those totes are gonna go inside the vehicle. Just my water tank is gonna sit on top of that table. Shitter's ready. Pour some water on the fire, what's left of it. All packed in. Been here all day. One person came out. One person came down. Seems kind of odd at this time. All right. Get settled in. All right, just gonna finish watching the series Baby Reindeer. Holy crap, it's on Netflix. That chick in this movie is crazy psycho. How many episodes I got left? 7. I could probably watch those tonight. Yeah, I don't know what to say. That was one messed up show. Definitely a lot of things in that series that I don't agree with morally, but each to their own. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch something that's right up my alley, like the Forever Purge. Yeah, that sounds about right. Should have packed a toque. That's what I should have done. Let that sit for a couple of minutes. Oh, let's have this first sip of the day. Black coffee. I like this area, but probably won't be back here till after my Yukon trip. I got a lot of things to do between now and then. The best part of any camping trip is by far the morning dump. I just find that's the greatest thing in being out in nature. Is taking a dump in the woods, listening to the sounds of nature, all the animals. Cheers, everybody. It's coffee time. All packed up. Leave no trace behind. Packing up my ship bag. I don't really care much for that front box. I think I'm gonna ditch it for something that's kind of V-nosed. About ready to head up the big hill. Shift this thing to neutral. 4 low. Put it in third. I'm gonna need all the torque I can get to climb up this hill. That was easy enough, but putting a 4x4 low takes the stress off your transmission in high gear. Makes a world of difference. Just at the start of the trail, got my 4-tire air up tool that I made using the all-top air compressor. Start my Jeep. Beautiful V8 engine. Listen to that baby purr. Yes, my Jeep aired down to 20 PSI. 4 tires hooked up using this all-top air compressor. Get to about 35 PSI, took about 5 minutes. Just doing one last check over before I head her out. Make sure everything's good. All right, let's roll. Well, if you made it this far, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody, and have yourself a great day.